Hold it there. Keep your distance. Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl, killed at night, body torn up. We are stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth. If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Always sad when someone...
Another one. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already... like this when I got here.
Always sad when someone has to die. Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
A few septums ain't nothing. You can spare that, can't you?
They say if a vampire so much as scratches you, you'll turn into one.
No, sorry.
Better not be true.
But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Yes, Dovahkiin. How can... I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier. Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. Bastards escaped again. Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Gods, be my guest. You'll need to talk to Yorleif, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking the city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement.
We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us guards here in Vinten. Suicide.
We ought to dig a big hole.
I mostly deal with All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgud's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Large diagonal cut. Well, she's dead. But I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you. Not really. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course. I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. Lot of work to prepare her for the grave. Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Jerem is a fine house, and it's up for sale. You should talk to the steward and the keeper.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on the White Run.
And what would you have me do?
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulf, Frigga Shattershield's old place, it's been abandoned ever since she was killed. I think her mother, Tova, has the key. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
He knows that. They all know that.
How can I help a brother Nord?
Maybe you've seen masts sticking out of the water to the northeast. That would be the wreck of the Winter War. Fine vessel.
I've been a bit out of sorts since... I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me. Well, all right. What exactly do you need to know? Jerem? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
What is it? Dragons?
It's so good to see you again.
You hear the news? There's a dragon roosting up on Mount Amber.
Don't be so sure of that.
Whatever you need, Dragonborn.
Couriers from Solitude.
Just say the word.
The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on
I'm not
White
much
Walkers.
of a strategist, but Lord,
What would you have me do?
have you been talking to Viola Giordano?
with us.
She posts us
He's
all over the
against us.
city, and someone keeps taking them
He
down.
knows that. They all
Ask her about it if you want an
How
earful.
long are you going to wait?
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there. So, huh?
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner. I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught. I've been trying to put those up around the city, to warn people. Have them keep their eyes open. But someone keeps taking them down. You say you found it in Hiram? Frigga's old place? Let's go have a look around there. I've got a feeling about this one. Follow me.
I asked only for a little charity.
Look here. There's something strange about this cabinet. Look here. There's something strange about this cabinet. Be on the lookout. Look here. There's something strange about this cabinet. Look here. There's something strange about this cabinet. After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety. Oh my! That you go first. What's it say? Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. The divine smile on a charitable soul.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of
Stormcloaks are finding
White
victory
Run.
across the land.
And what would you have me do?
That's quite an accusation.
He's not with
I assume
us.
you have proof?
He's against us.
He knows that.
I don't want
They
to
all
believe
know
it.
that.
Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them. Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter.
Taking
The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
Disgrace would make a more powerful state, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then.
Soon.
I'm afraid my days as the Steward of Riften has come to an end.
King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace
You,
them with, will
you're
need the
coming with
support
me.
of our
We're
army.
finally going to arrest the Butcher.
We're ready when you
Yes,
are.
sir.
Things hinge on White Run. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not,
The people are behind you.
many, I fear, still need them.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
What is it?
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damned shopkeepers.
The gods gave you 2 hands, and you used them both for your weapon. I can respect that.
What is the meaning of this?
You're under the arrest for the murder of Susanna of Candlehearth Hall, and Frigga Shattershield, and all the rest. We are wise to your scheming, you coward.
Has the whole city lost their brains? I've been scrying and auguring to find the murderer myself.
Make your excuses from the Bloodworks, wizard. Get him out of my sight.
Yes, sir. I'm
Tell
sorry,
me you've
sir,
seen
but
them.
you'll have to come
Those
with me.
Things, small and evil, like something out of a nightmare. They come from Stillborn Cave, to the north. I know it.
My heart goes out to Clan Shattershield. Kin murdered, family Warhammer stolen. There is no fairness in all that.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace. Don't need to pay me no mind. I'm the least important person in here.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before ever.
The Dunmer get their drinks at the new Nissa's Corner Club. Why they can't just call it a tavern is beyond me. Best offense is a good defense, am I right?
In you go.
You see those warriors from... Indeed. I thought you captured the Butcher. You said the city was safe now. How could this have happened? Obviously. You should visit the Bloodworks to talk to Runefirth. We need to figure out where the evidence went wrong.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure.
My heart goes out to Clan Shattershield. In murder, bad.
How can I help a brother North? Best offense is a good defense, am I right?
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. Oh, isn't that a shame? And here I am in the Bloodworks. Looks like you aren't such a sharp investigator after all. What made you think I was to blame in the first place? I've actually been after the killer myself. My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like? I know it well, or at least I've heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull. That is the necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this. I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From a Lordess of Last Seed until a Midas of Hearthfire, it will happen soon. Very soon. Keep watching the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet.
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
Hey, watch it!
Someone do something!
Hey, watch what you're doing.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted.
My heart goes out to
Solitude.
Clan Shadowshield.
The Empire's
The
putting a
Stormcloaks
great
are finding
battle
victory
force
across
on
the land.
White.
There's no fairness in all that.
And what would you have?
I'm glad you were able to correct your mistake. I'll release Wunferth immediately.
Against us.
You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future.
I think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message.